Young Life Adult Guest Program is probably one of my favorite things. You start talking to somebody about going to join you as an adult guest at a Young Life camp, and immediately their mind goes to when they went to camping as a kid, sleeping on a cot and going outside and walking to the latrine. And then you see them on the first day that they get to a Young Life camp, and their eyes are open, and it's just, I can't believe it.
Well, I think when you first arrive, you're just taken back by the beauty of this place, and it's like nothing I've ever seen. But then, as the week progresses, I'm most impressed by the people that I've met, both the leaders and the kids, and watching them throughout the week and seeing how God is at work throughout this week. There's no comparison to see it firsthand.
It's an extraordinary week because you see relational ministry being worked out. You really do see that this is about Jesus Christ. This is about connecting kids with their Lord. And I don't think any adult can come and watch and observe and see the enthusiasm and the momentum and the work that's being done and not say, how do I be a part of this? How do I support this? How do I facilitate the work that's being done here? And that can be in a lot of different capacities. That can be in a lot of different ways, but you can't help but find it infectious, and you can't help but say, this is a work that we need to do everything that we possibly can do to further, however that looks.
I found from the very start, as you're watching the campers and as you get to meet and know the leaders, you get pulled in.
I thought I was going to be looking outside of a fishbowl into something, and I was welcomed in.
It has been such an incredible experience for me. I feel so plugged in and so involved.
But as the program goes along, I don't remember when I laughed so hard. And you're waiting for the next meal because you're going to be laughing and having fun with these kids.
You can't be around and witness some of the things that happen without just almost having a tear in your eye. You see how much these leaders pour into these kids, giving their lives away for free. It's just really impactful.
It was great to just take a break from the rest of life. But most of all, it was amazing to hear how God is working in people's lives, in young people's lives.
It's just a privilege, and I don't see any higher calling right now for us, and we're excited about it.
We started to see kids and having their lives changed, and we just feel like there's no greater purpose than that, and we are thrilled.
For me, the highlight of the week, I think, was the cardboard testimonies, where you had young people stand up with a piece of cardboard, the before and after, the impact of God, Jesus, his real impact on their lives, going from something that was a very difficult place and the impact of transformed lives into something that's very positive and excited about what God's going to continue to do in
Many of them
their
experience
I don't think any
significant
adult
spiritual
can come and
time
watch
for themselves.
and observe
One guy I went
and see
as
the
an adult
enthusiasm and the
guest when
momentum
we were hosting.
and the work that's being
His
done,
daughter
and not
was on
say,
Young
how
Life
do I
staff,
be a
and he
part of this?
never
How do I
understood.
support this? How do
He
I
was one of those dads
facilitate the
that
work
had
that's being
paid
done here?
large
And
dollars
that
for
can
his
mean
daughter
that
to
can
go to
be in a
college.
lot of different
And
capacities.
then she came off and
that can
said
be in a
she
lot
wanted
of
to go
different
on Young
ways,
Life staff,
but you can't help
making
but find it
not a whole lot of
infectious,
money.
and you can't help but say,
And
this
he
is a
was
work
not real sure he liked it.
that we need to
And
do
then he
everything
came
that we possibly can do
and
to
he saw what
further
was
however
happening.
that looks. You
And
cannot
he was in tears
explain it, you
by the
have
end
to
of it,
experience
saying,
it.
I got it.
I want to
understand."
encourage you as staff and leaders in your community to reach out to people like us. We're not on committee, but we have a love for Young Life.
That's what happens as an adult guest. If you ever have the opportunity, find a way to go. It's a great experience.
I can literally say we had no idea the extent of what we would find at camp.
It's fun, it's relaxing, it's beautiful, and to see kids having such a good time and learning about Jesus is really something to remember.
You're not only going to get to see what Young Life does, but even more important, you're going to be benefited by what you see.
The 1 week that I spent was probably the best vacation, and the rewards that came back were tenfold. So take the time, put it in your schedule.
Just so worth it to really see what can happen here, and the results is just absolutely astounding.
It will impact you forever. It was just the most amazing, focused, fun experience.